This is a recorded lecture for the IB DP Design Technology Topic B3.3.3. We're looking at efficiency calculations. This is design and practice, and it's HL content. You should be able to analyze mechanical movements in products and their impact in different manufacturing techniques used to produce these products. You also need to be able to understand that efficiency can be calculated, and you must be able to calculate efficiency for gear and belt-driven systems. This is a good video that explains mechanical advantage, velocity ratios, and efficiency. You might have watched it before. It's always good to watch these kinds of things again. So efficiency is a measure of how well a machine or a system converts the input energy or the effort into useful output work. In the real world, systems like gears and belt drives, some energy is always lost due to friction, heat, or slippage. A perfectly efficient system would transfer 100% of the input power into output, but this is impossible in practice. You, as a designer, must be able to calculate and improve efficiency to make machines run smoothly, reliably, and economically. So the formula for efficiency, we express it as a percentage, but efficiency is equal to the useful output power over the input power, and we multiply that times 100. And because the input power is always going to be more than the output power, this is always going to be less than 1. So you're always going to get a decimal or a fraction out of this. And so when we multiply times 100, it's always going to be less than 100%. In gear trains, energy loss mainly happens due to friction between the gear teeth and the bearings. So an example of this might be the input power of a gear system might be 200 watts, and the useful output power might be 180 watts. So in the formula, we would say that you get 180 watts over 200 watts times 100. This would be a 90% efficiency. In a belt and pulley system, energy is lost due to friction, the belt stretching, slippage between the belts and pulleys. And so typically belt systems are going to have a smaller efficiency compared to gear systems. But let's say that we have an input power of 500 watts and a useful output power of 425 watts. The efficiency here would be 425 watts over 500 watts, and we would end up with an 85% efficiency. So designers use efficiency to reduce friction, slippage, and energy loss. Usually they're going to do things like this. They're going to use lubricants between gears in order to reduce friction, and they might use things like tensioners, like this one on our 3D printers here, to keep these belts from slipping and to keep them nice and tight. All right, thank you for watching.